All right, calm down, everyone. We haven't done him a jingle or a vingle yet, but we will do. Let's just give him a nice round of applause and bring him onto the screen. Barak, everybody. Good morning to you. Hola, bon dia in central Portugal.
Good morning, Portugal. How are
Lord
you?
Travanca, also known as Lord Travanca in central Portugal. There. How are you and how is Central this morning, Barak?
Central is great this morning.
Excellent.
It's probably a nice 19 out, nice little breeze. So very nice, very comfortable.
Excellent. Thank you for getting up nice and early for us. I know you're not generally speaking, an early riser, but this is important, isn't it? You've launched a new travel company operation, hobby. I don't know. I mean, you came here to retire. What are you doing? Starting a business?
I don't know. You're right. I did come here to retire. Then all of a sudden, I decided to be a travel agent. Go figure. You would think I got bored or something.
And an unusual choice, right? Because, you know, I know you love your animals, dogs, horses, and you might do something within that, but you've chosen travel. That has been a lifelong interest. Did you do that before?
Well, one of the reasons why we moved here was to travel.
Yes.
So, you know, Michelle and I, we used to travel a lot when we were in the US. And one of the biggest pains was spending the thousands of dollars and tens of hours in the flight just to get to Europe to go enjoy ourselves for 10 days. Because you can't leave the US and fly here for only a week. I mean, you can, but it's pointless when it takes 2 days to get here.
Yeah.
So one of the things we decided was when we moved, we would travel. So it just became a natural kind of thing to do was extend our travel. And so now we've got several trips already planned. And so we're looking forward to it. And this was just kind of a natural jumping off point.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of Americans who move to Europe, I think, the jumping off point is Portugal. Is perfectly placed, of course. You can fly west back home to the US and the Americas. You can fly up to Northern Europe and to the UK. You can go deeper into Europe or down to Africa. Lisbon is perfectly placed. So it's a good place to be for a travel agency. And I believe you've got 3 suggestions for us. And you are available over at the Portugal Club to talk more about these specific itineraries and ideas. Sorry, go on.
Yep. I think we're having a connection problem a little bit.
Yes, it's slightly clunky this morning. But
BMZ Travel is it's a little slow in places. It looks like BMZ Travel is a independent travel agency working for Travel Experts. Travel Experts is a full-blown travel agency in Portugal. So I'm able to use all of their tools and their resources. So, which makes it nice. So with that, we've got, let's see if I can figure out how to share my screen here.
Yeah, you should be able to do that from your end there. And what we're hoping for as well, Barak, is a little bit of a deal. I mean, certainly some nice ideas and inspiration for travel, but maybe you could do us a little bit of a deal, us Portugal Club and the Good Morning Portugal people here. While you're finding out how to share your screen, I'll go through to some of the comments that have come up about electric vehicles. It creates drag, presumably aerodynamically rather than cross-dressing. Why another great idea? Why don't electric cars have solar panels on the roof as well as the wind turbine that Colin mentioned to us? It tends to be a payoff between weight and energy consumed versus what it produces. Electric cars are very heavy. Yes, batteries very, very heavy. Okay. Any luck on that, Barak, and sharing your screen?
Yes.
Definitely. We've got it.
There it is. Okay,
we have got an itinerary here. So where are we going first?
Okay, so this is a 9-day cruise on Norwegian. And so the really nice thing about this particular cruise, and if you notice, it leaves in October, so the weather's a little bit nicer because right now in Italy and the rest of Europe, it's a little warm. It's been a lot warm. So this leaves October 14th, comes back on the 23rd, and it's only 807 euros a person. and it's a 9-day cruise. So what's nice is you fly from Portugal to Rome. I can get you a hotel and you can spend an extra day in Rome before the cruise. And then you spend first day sightseeing some of Rome, and then you travel through the Mediterranean. So you do Rome, you're doing Florence and Pisa, you move over to Cannes in France, Barcelona in Spain, Mallorca. You do a lot of Spain, so you'll bounce around in Spain, Mallorca, Alicante, Montreal, and then what's nice is after Seville, you land in Lisbon.
Cool.
How nice is that? So you only have one airfare. So you leave your car at the airport, you fly to Rome, you land in Lisbon, you take a cab to the airport, you go home.
Very good.
Easy,
Okay.
easy. So here's kind of the trip right here.
Yes, that's amazing. I had no idea. I hadn't put two and two together to realize that you could cruise out of Rome on a cruise ship. But that's quite the journey, isn't it? Fly out, come back by a liner, and
Right.
that does sound very competitively priced. That presumably that's all in. Are there any
That's
other costs
everything.
anyone can
That's
know about?
yeah.
That's everything, right? Okay, amazing.
Well, it also includes the premium beverage package, excursion discounts, Wi-Fi package, and it gives you up to a €300 airfare credit.
Oh, okay.
So flying from Lisbon to Rome is one way is going to be less than €300 a person anyhow. You can probably do it for $150.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. It'll be
So
some bargain,
I mean, this is a steal right here. So I mean, you can visit all the sites in Rome and in France. You can go to the family church in Spain, go to Pisa, Cannes. Yeah, €807. Now, this is obviously with anything that you do with traveling. Prices are based on availability and time of year you travel and which cabin you get and things like that.
Yes.
So
Very good.
But yes, it can be done. It can be done.
Loving it. Okay. It does sound, this is a busy holiday, isn't it? This isn't exactly relaxing. You're doing a lot, aren't you? And this is for the sort of person who wants to see all of those places
Right.
and have a busy time touring. And that is a 9-day cruise then with Norwegian. Excellent stuff. What else do you have for us?
I've got, if you want instead, you can go to Amsterdam.
Mentioned before.
So this is I believe it's a 4-day. Yeah, it's a 4-day trip to Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it's also busy. So it's an all-inclusive. So it's €1,300 a person, but includes your meals, your stay at a 4-star hotel, and all of your sightseeing excursions.
Very good.
So this is not a cruise, obviously, but this is just a 4 days in Amsterdam, and takes you to all the sites and things to see. Includes your meals. It's with a private bus or minibus to guide you around. You get there by TAP Air from Lisbon, and again, from here to Amsterdam is a short flight.
Very good.
These are really pretty good trips. They again, they're very reasonable. $1,300 a person for the 4 nights, or 4 days, 3 nights.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 6 meals and your hotel and your tours for that price.
Yeah. Very good. Okay. And this obviously is one of those top destinations, isn't it? That, for example, those coming from America who want to travel in Europe, Amsterdam is going to be on that list, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's one of the top 10.
Have you been there yourself yet?
Amsterdam, we've not been.
Okay, so you may well be doing this on yourself.
We may do it ourselves. Yeah, we may try and fit it in sometime between our trip to Sweden in December and our trip to Germany in February. And
Ooh,
so,
okay. All right. So you're taking advantage of your own service by the sound of
right,
it. All
right.
right. Wonderful cruise then, starting in Italy, coming back to Lisbon. And this one, a 4-day, is that 5 nights or 3 nights, 4 days, 3 nights? Best of
Right. 4 days,
Amsterdam
3 nights. Yep.
the Nederlanders there. So if you've always wanted to go to Amsterdam, this is a way of doing that with Barak's new travel company.
Yep.
And your third selection, also to mention to everybody that there is a blog that you've started at the Portugal Club, and where you're listing the 34 best places in Europe to visit, and you can help with visiting all of those destinations as well. So thank you for sharing that with us. So back to Rome then. We're going again. This has got to be on the list, isn't it, for anybody who's coming to Europe to live? And
Rome
this
is
is going to be in their top 5, isn't it? I would have thought.
yes, yeah. Rome is always hot. Everybody wants to go to Italy.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And
Rome
what's special about this tour, Barak, of Rome?
And it's $12.79 a person, and again, it's 6 meals, and you visit all the hot spots. So you're going to visit the Sistine Chapel, the Colosseum. You're going to get it by the Vatican. There's Circus Maximus. All the things, all the big highlights that everybody wants to go to Rome and see. And again, this is if you will, a quick stop, if you will, through Rome, because there's so much in Rome and it's so big. You can't see and go into everything in 4 days. It takes you half a day to stand in line just to get into the Vatican.
Yeah.
So this is one of those that gives you just a little tidbit of each stop, so that if you want to come back later and spend more time, then you know what you want to go see and where you want to go, what you want to do. But this gives you a quick little tidbit of the highlights. Right. Yeah. Right. For next time.
Well, Mel loved Rome. Rome was incredible. Loved it. I think there are
St. Peter's Basilica.
Now, am I right in thinking that a lot of the hassle and stress is taken care of because you're on a tour? You're going to get taken there, and things are going to happen on your behalf rather than you having to organize loads of things and stand in those dreadful queues that you talked about.
Right. And if there's something specific that somebody wants to go see, again, I can probably get tickets for that in advance. One of the horrible things to do is go to France and you see the Eiffel Tower and you walk up and you see the queue line is 3 hours long. It's half your day standing in queue to go up to the Eiffel Tower. That's crazy. Let me know. I'll get tickets in advance. So then all you do is you just walk up, hand them the ticket, wait in a very short queue, and you go up.
Very good. Excellent. All right. So we got friends in high places.
Yeah.
Particularly the Eiffel Tower.
That's one of the things that a lot of people don't think about ahead of time, is getting your ticket in advance.
Yeah. Well, you don't want that, or do you? When you're supposed to be away having a relaxing.
Frozen, you are both.
I think we're having a little bit of a problem with the connection. Whilst that's reestablishing itself, talking of holidaying, thank you very much to Antonio F. That's the travel blog that you started there, featuring the 34 best places to visit in Europe. Also, what I wanted to show this morning is something that Antonio F has added to our timeline over there at the Portugal Club. He is our Portuguese. He's our virtual Portuguese neighbor, basically.
Yes.
He doesn't pop round with a bag of oranges and potatoes, but he's got great content and suggestions for us over to the Portugal Club on the timeline, including.
And I also have.
We've got nudism and naturism beaches in Portugal. That's his latest offering to us. I don't know if you're organising any tours to these. Portugal has 9 official nudism, naturism beaches, although it is tolerated in many more. So if you enjoy feeling fully free, as he puts it, or just want a full tan, Here's the article naming those 9 beaches, all located in Setúbal, Alentejo, and Algarve regions. And it says it has pictures of the 9 beaches, presumably of the beaches. And that looks like our friends up there in central Portugal have just popped to the nudism and naturist beach there. Okay, back to Barak now, who probably doesn't do tours to naturist beaches. How to get in touch with you, Barak? How people appetites may have been whetted this morning to tour, to book something with you. What's the best way for people to get in touch? Obviously, the Portugal Club is one way of doing that, but there's probably a website or a direct connection to you in some way.
Yeah, through Portugal Club or my WhatsApp number.
Okay.
My WhatsApp 9666-95499.
Right, I'm just.
You can reach me on Facebook at BMZ Travel.
Yep.
So either one of those 3 ways, I'm more than happy to help you out. And
great.
If you want to create your own, if you tell me, I want to go to Dubrovnik for 4 days, but I don't know what to do, how to get there, what to see, where to stay, not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
We can work out. We talk about it. We can obviously find hotels that are in your budget, schedule tours for you, have arranged for a car to pick you up at the airport. Whatever you need, I can get all of it done. If you want to do, a big trip, you want to do an excursion out to Africa, and you want to go see the Great Migration, you want to go to Tanzania and go through the Ngorongoro Crater, or Masai Mara or Serengeti, absolutely. I've been there, I've done that, so I can help with that and get that all planned for you. Or if you want something quiet and simple, and say you just want to fly into Bordeaux, France, and just sit back and eat bread, cheese, wine for 3 days, we can take care of that too.
That sounds great, actually. Please tell me I've got your number correctly on the screen there, if you will, before you go. I might have to assume that we have. Okay, great. Excellent stuff. All right. Or at the Portugal Club or on Facebook, BMZ Travel there. And that's the beauty, of course, of having a travel agent, is they're going to share things with you that you may not have thought of and take care of things. If you're like me and you just dread making travel arrangements, isn't it lovely to have someone who's there to take care of that on your behalf and maybe share things with you and ideas that you never thought or never imagined in the first place there. So, Barak, this is the first of many. You'll be joining us every month with some some teasers and tasters and ideas for people, and looking forward to that already, to your next appearance here in August. A final word to you then.
Final word is just go out and enjoy, travel, see the world. It's a gem, ignite your soul and enjoy it.
How about that? And broaden your mind. What about it? We could do it a bit of mind.
Absolutely.
Perhaps at the moment. And before we go, dînatoire. Do you know what a dînatoire is?
I don't.
Do you know what it is? It's if you're going to, and the reason this came up is Gilda is co-hosting a party at the American Club in Lisbon. And we've got a special mates rate for that if you want to go and hang out with her to welcome the summer. And I was looking for the food part of it, and there's definitely cocktails, of course. If Gilda's going to be involved, there's going to be cocktails. But the dînatoire is the food element, and basically it's a posh, fancy French for a finger food. The food you can eat while you're standing up, basically, having a garden party. So not a sit-down dinner, but some lots of lovely canapes and buffet items and finger food. That is what dînatoire means. And pednat, the other French term that we were asking about this morning, that's to do with a production method for making fizzy wine. And I discovered this because our French, sorry, not our French, our Portuguese. There's a lot of mentions of France this morning. Our Portuguese wine of the week, of course, because we're in Portugal. This is the Good Morning Portugal show. Has been made. It's a Touriga Nacional grape that has been made into a rosé using the pednat technique, which is often used in the context of social gatherings that refer. Oh no, sorry, that's a dinatoire. Let me go to Pednat. It refers to a sparkling wine made using the ancestral method. How about that? This method involves bottling the wine before the primary fermentation is complete, allowing the remaining sugars to ferment in the bottle and create natural effervescence, just like you and me, Barak. It's known for gentle bubbles, again like us, lower alcohol content, not like us,
Not
and
like us.
sometimes cloudy appearance, occasionally
Just
like
like
us.
us. It's just like us.
Due to the sediment in the bottle. So wishing you a lack of sediment. Everybody this morning. Oh, Lord Gilchrist is here as well. And thanking you, Barak and Colin, this morning for being here. See you again next month with more suggested tours. And all the best to you, Boss. Good luck with your new venture, with your travel agency here in Portugal.
Thank you.
All right, and lots of love to Central Portugal. Take care and bye for now. And we'll see you again tomorrow.
In Portugal, there's a YouTube show full of fun facts you need